Hello friends, and welcome to another journal flip through. This journal is recently finished, as well as my shrooms journal, which I've done a flip through. These two videos will be airing the same day, so if you watched the other one, great. If you haven't, pop along and check it out. So this journal is my Woodland Notes journal, and it's made with two digital kits, Woodland Wanderings and Forest Threads, both by RachandBella Crafts. All the links will be down in the description box if you want to go ahead and check out those digitals and perhaps grab them for yourself. But if you'd like to see the journal I made, if you're interested in purchasing it, it will be listed on Etsy by the time you see this video. I hope. If it's not, give me a little bit of time, because I only just realised that the day I wanted these to go to air is a public holiday and my hubby will be home, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's take a look at this journal. It is a woodland theme, and I've tried to inject a bit more green into it so it's not purely autumn in feel, because we're here in New Zealand in spring. Okay, so on the front here we have a topper with some corrugated cardboard and some pieces from the kits. I won't be able to tell you which particular kit they're necessarily excuse me, out of, but they'll be out of one of those two kits. So again, Woodland Wanderings or Forest Threads. It's a fabric cover, and the cover is, from memory, I think envelopes in between. It's got eyelets here, front and back, and satin selvage for the closure. So just untie that. So it's a couple of, it's just looped around, so there's two bits at the back and two at the front, and it is lined with this kind of silky, satiny, I don't know what sort of fabric it is, but that's what it feels like on the inside. There's a little pocket here, and there's a letter from the journal maker inside, which is just a little, if you're not into junk journals, then that will explain about junk journals, but if you are, then you'll know it. But it's just a little letter from me. It's pieces out of the kit. Both kits are stunning, and they work together beautifully. So I'm just going to check. I keep dragging it this way, so I'm just realigning to make sure I'm in frame. Beautiful pages. I've edged some with lace, so there's a kind of a creamy yellowy lace on the edge of that one. I love these textural backgrounds. I think they're superb and will suit so many other kits. Little corner tucks here and a wraparound tuck on this side. That's a piece I made over on Patreon. And tucked into that I have this big tag. There's not a lot of journaling space on it, but I mean, you could still write in places. I just didn't want to cover over the beautiful text from 1941. Handwriting, not text, although I guess it's text. So that just slots in there. And on the tuck on this side, both are trimmed with lace, antique lace, is this image here from, now was it a book or a magazine? I can't remember. I think it was from a book. Beautiful forest image, and I thought it was just stunning. So I've turned that into a double journal card so that you can still appreciate the whole image there. I didn't decorate it. I thought it's just beautiful. And that tucks into that side tuck. So one of a book page pocket on the bottom here. It's a double pocket. So in the little pocket down below, we have a little tag just backed with some brown paper, a little bit of lace at the top there. This is a piece out of a book, A Secretive Bird of the Forest Floor, and it already had a border around it, so I just put it on some brown paper and left a bit of a border of the brown paper, and I thought it just makes a really cool journal card just like that. And then in the back, this is a book page illustration, which I really liked. This man on his horse and a lady in a woodland sort of area, and just decorated it with a word from the kit, backed with some paper from the kit. Nice big journaling card there. This is, oh, what is it? It's dyed paper that I've dyed. I'm just trying to think what I made it with. Dandelion. I believe dandelion leaves is what I dyed that with. Not like I wanted it to, but it's still cool in its own right. It's just not quite what I was going for. So beautiful kit page, and we have a little fabric flip for some secret writing or sticking a photo or something under there. Bit of lace in there as well, and it's hand stitched. A lot of my fabric flips lately have been hand stitched, just because it's easier than getting my sewing machine out. So you've got a bit of hand stitching up the top there. This is a kind of a stone fleck look paper, and it's quite thick. Beautiful paper. Some lace down the edge of this page here out of the kit. I believe this is Woodland Wanderings. All my journal pages I think are from Woodland Wanderings from memory. Another beautiful texture on the back. This is a page I did in a video with stamping and using some of the fussy cuts to pop in there. And it's on coffee dyed paper. Another beautiful kit page, which I've put lace on the back of this time instead of on the front. I didn't want to cover this beautiful arrangement here on the side, so I put the lace on the back instead. And we've got a bit of eco-dyed paper. It's unlined on this side and it's lined on this side, but you don't have to use the lines. You could just still write whichever way you like. Beautiful petals and onion skins and all sorts of yummy goodness on that. Another beautiful kit page and beautiful texture. Oh, just lovely. This is a book page, signature page, which I made yonks ago. And the pocket is made from Patchwork Pretties, which is another RachandBella Crafts digital. So I must remember to link that as well in the description box. Decorated with pieces from the other two main kits. And in the pocket, if I can get it out, we've got this little envelope, which I haven't glued together. I've left it so you can fold it out right on the inside and then fold it back up. Just a fun little piece. If you'd prefer to use it as an envelope, you can glue it together, but I've left it open and I haven't decorated it. I think it's super cute. Then this is a piece of sheet music. It happened to be blank on the other side, so beautiful writing space with some aging. This song on the back, I don't know, not particularly relevant, but the one on the front says Autumn Wind So Wistful. I thought that was really cute in this journal, and some pieces from the kit and a stamped word there. So you could put writing paper on the back and cover that song if you choose. Whoever gets the journal. Oops. First things first, put the big thing in first. A lot easier. And then we can tuck in the little envelope there. And on the back we have a rectangle pocket. So this is a rectangle pocket. It wraps around the page like so. And I've put one of the little pockets from one of the kits on there, little ephemera piece glued on there. And in this wee pocket I have just a piece from the kit backed with coffee and beetroot dyed paper, and then a little tag again with that same paper backing. And this here is a label from the kit, which I've just folded in half to make a little tab topper for that. So two cute little pieces in that wee pocket. And in the back pocket we have a couple of pieces. So we have a nice journal card with these gorgeous fly agaric toadstools. Just love that. And then a tag, which I've put a fabric little dangle on the front of just for fun, backed with another beautiful texture from the kit. So a couple of fun pieces there. You can leave the fabric dangle over top of the pocket like so if you like. I'm just tucking it in so that it doesn't get bent and creased as I'm flipping through. But you can have it hanging outside the pocket if you like. I think that would be really cute, but I don't want it to get damaged before I pass it on to whoever's going to end up with it. Paper bag here, this is the closed side of the paper bag, and I've just decorated it with some pieces. This is a stamped label from one of RachandBella Crafts previous kits. I'm not sure what kit, but it is still one of their papers, but not one from the main kits that I've used here. I've put some decorative punched paper at the top and bottom of the paper bag, just something a little different. Here's another stamped label there from the same paper. And this is a pharmacy bag that we get here in New Zealand with fern on it, and I thought the fern worked really well with the theme, so I've left the fern there, covered the boring bits, and then you've still got a bit of writing space on the rest of the bag. I haven't made it into a pocket, it's just writing paper with a bit of a crunch to it. There's beautiful, I love this, crocheted lace on the edge of this page, this beautiful kit page. Another beautiful wood texture. Some more eco-dyed paper. This is on bond paper. It's got a texture to it, and it's also quite thick. Some beautiful leaf prints. Just absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful fox on the page there, and on the back we have a belly band made from papers in the kit, decorated with some cheesecloth and a stamped stamp. Yep, that makes sense. Nice big tag. This tag is out of one of the kits, and as is the fussy cut and the words, and just added a bit of text there as well. And this is a page out of the kit, which I've backed it with another page, so it's beautiful writing space. There's also writing space on the front, but I've just folded it into quarters as a fun little interactive writing place. Or you could use it to make ephemera with if you prefer. Hey, in the centre we have Edith Holden. Beautiful. You can't go wrong with Edith Holden, can you? Just stunning, beautiful colour on the book page, beautiful illustrations, images. Like this one isn't so much autumn, I don't think. It's beautiful, and it's got writing space around it if you would like to. This is more autumn sort of feel, but I'm trying not to be overly autumn with it. So, you know, I like that this isn't overly autumn. Then there's a beautiful woodland image on this side with some, I don't know, quail or pheasant, I'm not sure. Birds, we'll just call them birds, shall we? But beautiful woodland image there. And then on the back I've put this really distressed, grunged up, beautiful writing place. And we still get pops of that beautiful text from Edith Holden. And left the flip out so that we can appreciate the whole image. I didn't really want to chop it off. Okay, into the second half of the signature we go now. This beautiful shaped pocket, which I didn't fold in the sides. I just left it like this. I think it's really interesting. Decorated it up and popped a tag in here with some of the paper from the kit, a little fabric cluster at the top. Super cute. I just think it's really sweet and goes together really nicely. So this paper is the same as this little bit of paper that I've put on the front of the pocket. Beautiful wildflowers there. This is the other half of the eco-dyed paper, so we can see like the outline of a maple leaf and some other bits and pieces of leaves. This is a fold out piece, so in behind it's a belly band, so we've got another beautiful tag in behind that with some fun fibres. But this piece folds out, so it's scrapbook paper base decorated with the kit pieces, and then I've added some more kit pieces through, and this folds out, so you've got writing space, and then this folds down. Hopefully I'm all on camera, might shift it up just a little bit. So more writing space and I've stenciled it all with a fern stencil. And then there's a wee pocket down the bottom here with a little journal card, this cute hedgehog, and a stamped word. So lots and lots of writing space, and it all folds back up again like so. Just recheck that I'm in frame. So lots going on that page, lots of writing space. Then we have more of that beautiful crocheted lace. Here we have the paper bag. So again, with the fern pattern, I've added some extra little details, a little faux stamp, some more decorative punching along the edge of the top and bottom of the bag. And inside we have a lovely journal card to write on. And then you can also write on the back of the paper bag. This is the other half of the Patchwork Pretties book page pocket, wraparound pockets. So on this side we have a tag. Might have to, I'd forgotten I'd put a pocket on this one. So this is a pocket from the kit, and instead of putting it on a page, I've put it on the tag and wrapped it around. So those are the bits that normally it would sit on a page like that. But I think it works really well on a pocket. Bit of fancy trim at the top of the tag. And in the pocket we have, this is a piece from the kit. I've just backed it and left, oh no, actually it's not. Sorry, it's not from the kit. It looks like it's from the kit. This is actually a piece I found at one of my favourite junk shops. It's an art piece. It was an off-cut. There was a whole bunch of them, and I thought it suited this kit really well. So it's got a frog, a shell, or several shells, and a couple of dragonflies. And I thought that kind of goes with the woodland, even though shells probably you don't find in the woodlands. I just thought the nature aspect worked well. This piece, however, is from the kit, and I've added a little label from the kit and just backed it with coffee dyed paper. So that's in that pocket. Along with this, this is from a children's book, and all I've done is cut it out. So the page was basically double this height. So I cut off part of the page and inked around it, and that's the other side. And I think, like, it's got a mushroom there, it's got a rabbit and a bird and some flowers. Beautiful already lined paper, old number. It's just gorgeous. So I did hardly anything to that because I think it just works as it is. So that's in that side. Beautiful little squirrel. I love the animals. And in this angled pocket, decorated it up. And we have a couple of pieces in here as well. So beautiful tag from the kit. Some fun bits, and I've also popped a little fun bit on the back. Just for fun. A fun bit for fun. What else is a fun bit for? And then here's a little envelope from the kit, which I have glued together this time. I've decorated it with some fabric and a label from the kit, and I've made this little concertina coffee dyed piece edged with some paper from the kit, just to make a little sturdy piece to pull out instead of using a tab. So that's just a cute little piece to write on. I had a wee tear in this piece of eco-dyed paper. This is actually an original petal still stuck on the paper. I'm going to leave it there. I think it's fine. I had a wee tear, so I just used one of the labels from the kit to wrap around where it was torn, just to give it some, so it won't tear any further. And it makes a nice little grip for that paper because it's quite thin paper. Some more lace on that page. This is the other half of the page that I stamped and used fussy cuts on. Love how that turned out. I think it's super fun. Some more lace there. Then this piece, let's move it along a little bit. I love this page. It's made using an envelope, not an old envelope, not a used one, but just a regular small, like this high, this wide, brown envelope. So this is the glue strip here from the envelope, and I've put lace down the glue strip and added a flap on for writing space. So writing, little whale tail tab there. You could even write on there. And these are the sides of the envelope. So made it into a pocket with a journal card inside. There is a video on this if you are wanting to go and watch how I did it. And then in behind it's a belly band also. So it's a flip out, a pocket and a belly band. And I've just used a bit of the beautiful brown paper, all writing space, and just put like a header on it, more or less. Just that small bit left the rest for writing. So super happy with how that turned out. Beautiful kit pages, just enjoying the beautiful patterns. This is the other half of, I believe it is the dandelion dyeing. Must give it another go. Here we have another corner pocket from a book page. So in the back, well, perhaps I'll take the front things out first so I can see what I'm doing. So in the back pocket we have the other half of that children's book page. Just think it was just perfect for this journal. And we have a tag, got a bit of fabric at the top, and it's also got a pocket at the bottom, another one of the kit pockets that I've layered on the tag. Put a little word underneath there, and just a wee journal card decorated with the papers and the fussy cuts from the kit. So that's in the back, and then in this wee front pocket we have a little tag from the kit backed with some eco dyed paper, super pretty. And then we have this little almost bookmark type piece topped with an origami heart, and it's all glued together. You can no longer open it out, but just makes a really interesting topper there, and a little, I don't know, tag or bookmark sort of style piece to write on. Beautiful woodland scene there, path through the woodlands, some mushrooms. This is a book page illustration which I've just flipped out, backed it with writing paper and hinged it onto the page with some washi tape. I just like the scene, very similar to that. It's out of the same book, actually, out of the same story as that other one, wherever it is that I've used. Can I find it now? Probably not. Was it even in this journal? I think it was. Pretty sure. Yeah, this one. So it's from the same story as this image. And I just thought that they suited the theme very nicely. But this one I left relatively plain. Just put a wee word from the kit. Coffee dyed paper. Some more lace on the last page there. And then right in the back we have a belly band made with the same fabric as the cover. And there's a writing board underneath that to write on, and you can also write on the back of it, but it's designed to slip between the pages, so when you're writing on, perhaps that's not a good example, writing on the page, it's less bumpy. It's flat, kind of flattens the bumps out a little bit for easier writing. So that's what that's there for, right in the back. And I have already signed it and it is ready to go. So when you see this video, do pop along to Etsy. Oh, sorry, I did not show you the charms in the middle. Let's show you those. You may have seen them, but I didn't point them out. So in the middle on the threads we have this beautiful big long leaf and a key. So that's in the middle, and the key dangles down below the bottom, so when it sits on a shelf it'll just, can you see that? It'll just sit out, you know, it doesn't interfere with things. So that's my Woodland Notes journal. I hope you enjoyed having a wee look through this beauty. I am super happy with it. The papers that I worked with were absolutely gorgeous, and it was really fun. So there we go. That's another video for today. That makes two, doesn't it? I hope you enjoy both. Thanks for joining me. Take care, everybody, and I'll be back again tomorrow. Bye for now.